If you're like most people, you struggle with all this crazy inflation, like the price of food. Oh my goodness, the price of insurance, the price of gas. Like the price of gas is always up and down, but it's crazy, right? Inflation is crazy right now. And if you're like me and like so many other people out there that are just looking for a way to combat that, to make a little extra money, I got something you're going to want to hear about that has helped my husband and I, my family, to make an extra $8 to $1,000 a month right now. And we're just super thrilled. And I know that you can make so much more, but this has totally changed our life. And so today I have Senior Presidential Director Sarah Robinson from Lifewave coming on to share with you an opportunity for a side hustle or a full-time income or whatever in between that you're looking for to help combat some of this crazy inflation that we're all sick and tired of dealing with. Because really ask yourself this question: what could an extra $800 a month do for you? What could an extra $400 a month do for you? It's crazy that it could cover an entire week's groceries, right? And like just take a little bit of stress off, a little weight off your shoulders. So, Sarah, thank you so much for coming on today and sharing with us this incredible opportunity to make a little bit of a difference or a lot of bit of a difference in our incomes from home. And she's going to share all that with you. Thank you so much for being here today.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Catherine. Yes, I still kind of just do this because I wasn't expecting this. This came out of left field for me. I didn't know I needed it at the time. Inflation wasn't here yet. We had just sold a business and we were kind of in this direction of developing a recreational resort, and that's where my vision was. And we got a random phone call one day from my brother-in-law and old friends of ours. And at first I was a little like, I have a direction. I'm going in a different way in my life right now. And after doing some research on the technology, I was out of this world impressed within minutes of reading about the X39. I just knew it was a kind of a standalone exclusive technology. It's not one of those lotions, potions, which I use all the lotions and potions. I was just not interested in hustling them, right?
Right.
So that's a very saturated industry.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I put the patches on, had wonderful, life-changing results almost instantly. My husband took a little bit longer, and we jumped on board. And I just knew that this is something that would add value to people's lives. And I felt very good standing behind the company. I saw that it's a legacy company at the time, going into their 19th year. We're now going into our 20th year. And we just kind of put our seatbelts on and we've followed a system to a T, and it has completely changed our life. We've hit the top rank in the company, and it's our number one income stream right now. And if I look back, I looked at my husband the other day and I said, where would we be right now? That resort that we were going to start fell through. The city won't let us do it. We would be in so much debt right now if it wasn't for this company. So God had a plan for us. So with that, I'm going to kind of share with you a little bit of details on this opportunity and why this might add value to your life like it did for my husband and for Catherine and her husband as well. So what is important to you in your life? I'm not going to get into this deep, like motivational, but for me, what motivates you? And for me, we had sold our blueberry farm. My husband was a farmer and he was never home. And for us, what was important was time freedom. I wanted a present husband and father for my children. And that's why we went in the direction we were going. Little did I know that God had another plan for me. And for me, it's time freedom. That is my currency in life. Money is great. It makes things easier. I heard someone say the other thing that money's not that important, but it's up there with air. If I want to go on trips with my kids and make memories with my kids and buy groceries for my family, right? All of that takes money, right? And think it's a little bit harder now to make money like it was maybe a couple of years ago. So for me, time freedom, having the freedom to do as I want, to go on those trips, right? I want to be debt free. That's very important to me. I don't care about all the planes, trains, all those things. I want to be debt free and spend a lot of time with my kids. So for me, that was my why. That's why I decided to start building this. And nothing can give you that freedom like this industry. And I'm going to explain that in a minute. So what are some things that really convinced me to partner with Lifewave? They are now a 19-year-old company going into their 20th year, and they're just now experiencing momentum. Why is that important? There's a lot of startups out there, and that's great. I was a part of a startup company once before, back in 2005, and we found a lot of success in that company. I respect network marketing. It's blessed my family before many, many, many years ago. But that company ended up failing because it grew too fast and they couldn't handle the growth which at the end of the day, they had to sell the company to another company. I wasn't looking for a startup. I was looking for a legacy company. Most legacy companies that you've heard of before, like the Mary Kays and the Avons and them, their momentum started somewhere in the 10 to 15-year range. We are 19 years, right? We're hitting it perfectly. When we were first introduced to Lifewave, it was in 2022. From 2004, when they launched Lifewave, to before they created the X39, the company did about $20 million a year until 2021. From 2021 to 2022, we went to 320 million with the X39, and this last year we ended at over $400 million. So the company is now experiencing a lot of growth. You can only move as fast as the train that you are on. Momentum is very important, and it's very hard for companies to get. It's organic. You have to have a product that people desire, a product that is exclusive, and a company that is growing, that is experiencing growth. That way, when they are paying out, they're paying out well, and a lot of people are experiencing success. Another great thing, we're opened in 75 countries. Yesterday, I did a welcome event for 9 people in South Africa. I don't know anyone from South Africa. That's the power of a network, right? I have about 500 people down in Mexico building right now. I can't speak Spanish, right? That's the power of a network and the fact that we are in all these countries and we have so much opportunity. And then it's not a Me Too product. That for me was up there. David Schmidt and the fact that this was not a Me Too product. What is a Me Too product? Hey, you get to hear about this weight loss. Oh, me too. I have one of those too at my company. Come hear about this skincare. Come hear about this supplement. That is a very saturated space. A lot, you're competing with everyone under sun, the Targets, the aesthetic clinics, the gyms, walk into GNC, you can go to Walmart and buy supplements. I had no desire to be a part of another Me Too company, even though I use all the products and they're wonderful. It was something that for me, I couldn't find value in. So the fact that Lifewave is a patented exclusive product, we still have 17 years on our patent. Nobody else in the marketplace has what we have, and that is very, very exciting for us. What's another thing? Momentum. If you go to Business for Home and look up the fastest growing companies for momentum ranks, we just hit #1 in the world out of 500 network marketing companies. We are #1 right now. So go to Business for Home, click on momentum ranks. You'll see our ranking there. What about our team? Support. Support is very important, okay? One of the other reasons I joined is because the leadership that called us, who is Steve and Gina Merritt, the This Is It team. When they joined this company, the average person was hitting the top rank of the company, SPD, which is a senior presidential director. It would take an average of 4 years. Steve and Gina Merritt hit it in 23 days. They created a system. Yeah, incredible. And in the last 12 months, our team, This Is It, was responsible for 40% of the company's growth. So if you think about it, if we are the fastest growing company in the world, our team is the fastest growing team in the world of network marketing. So we are partnered with them. They just got on an airplane and flew to Minnesota yesterday for my team. They're very supportive. I talked to Steve Merritt this morning before this call. We have incredible leadership and a lot of growth, and we call it a plug and play, right? This isn't a company where you're going to get started, a team, and you're going to do as I say. You're just going to do as I do. You're going to be a really good copycat and do those income producing activities each day, and you will find success. All right. Someone said, Sarah, how'd you do it? An hour a day. I got up every day and I called 3 people and told them about the patch. If they had extra questions I couldn't answer, I put them on the phone with my upline, right? The upline would answer their questions and help them make a decision of how they wanted to move forward. I did that every day. I would also follow up with 3 people every day, and then I would introduce 1 person a week to the opportunity. That's what helped me go manager within the first week. When I went manager, which is this simple as we are a binary system, so you have 2 teams. You have a left team and a right team. I put 2 people on my left, and I put 2 people on my right. Ooh, I became a manager. The next person I put them under my friends. So what's great about our structure in our business is we work on a team structure. Meaning I put people this morning, I put someone under Catherine, and Catherine is going to benefit from them, right? I put a girl named Paris under Catherine this morning. That person ordered product, that product turns into volume. It went to Catherine, it went to me, and we get paid income from that volume. So we are not what people call, that's one of those pyramid things. you get under someone and you do all the work and they get all the benefit. No, we are not that structure. We're not your mom and pop's network marketing company. We are a binary structure. In my own personal opinion, it is the best structure to be in this industry. With this structure and making money off of volume, making income off of volume, you can earn up to $25,000 a week just on your team's commission, meaning the people you put in and the people your upline helps you put in. When those people order volume, we use a volume system because we're in 75 countries. That way everything translates into a volume system. You can make up to 25,000. Now listen, that's a lot of money. I get it. But like what Catherine said, the average family right now, if they make an extra $754 a month, it could fill the gap for what's going on with inflation, right? So for me, our goal for our team this year is to get out of debt and fill that gap, right? And I know that that is something we can help you do. Now, Lifewave makes no promises or guarantees regarding income, right? The success or failure of each Lifewave brand partner, like any other business, depends on your skills and your personal effort. You should not rely on the results of other Lifewave brand partners as an indicator of what you will earn. This is about you doing income producing activities, locking arms with Catherine and myself, and us helping you along the way. All right. We have another bonus, and I'm not going to get deep into it. There are a total of 5 bonuses that are wonderful, and we can explain it to you on another day, and we have videos you can watch. But this is just kind of understanding our pay structure, and we're not trading hours for dollars. We are out there sharing the value of this product with others. Some get in and become customers, and we love our customers. They're wonderful, but then some people have an entrepreneurial mind and they're looking to bridge the gap with incredible ways to make income. And it's not just, there's no ceiling. And this is the no ceiling part of our compensation plan. The company rewards me for going out into the field and helping people make weekly income by making money off the volume, right? So team commissions. So if I sponsored Catherine, she would be on my first level. I can make 25% of Catherine's team commission. So if Catherine makes $100 a week, I make 25% of $100. She makes 1,000, I make 25%. She makes 25,000, I can make 25%. That's $6,250 a week. If I go out, help her make income, the company rewards me for it. When Catherine sponsors someone, that's my second level. I can go down into Catherine's business, help her people make income. They make me another 20% match. That person on her second level sponsors someone. That's my third level. I go down into that person's third level, lock arms with them, help them build. I get another 20% match. So the company rewards me for taking my time. You don't pay me anything. I go down and I help you build a business, and I help your team build their business. And I just give them the resources they need to get them from A to B, and we all get rewarded. How exciting is that? This isn't like corporate America where it's dog eat dog. In this industry, we help others, we serve others, and we get rewarded for it, right? So if you are a servant to many, you will lead to greatness with this opportunity. So with that being said, we do have several ways of getting started. If you just want to know if X39 is right for you, the Silver Kit's a great place to get started. You can only make up to $100 a week with the team binary commissions and enrollment. When you sign someone, you get an immediate enrollment bonus for that. We didn't talk about that today, but Silver is just a great place to say, is X39 right for me, right? After 90 days, you have a 97% chance of having a physical result. And that's a pretty popular place to get started if someone just kind of wants to put their toe in the water. Gold is great for if you want to be a new business builder. It's a very popular package. You're going to get 5 sleeves of the X39 for $99 per sleeve, and then they throw in a free sleeve of one of our other patches for free. It opens up the entire compensation plan. You're able to hit the first rank in the company, and you have plenty of patches for yourself and just enough to get your business off the ground and start sharing with others. If you want to be a serious entrepreneur, my husband and I, because I was a little timid at first, I said, we're only getting in at the gold. And then the next day he's like, I love you, babe, but I'm going to push forward. The next day, my husband upgraded us to diamond. And diamond is for serious entrepreneurs, which is who my husband is. And it's a low investment of $1,599. I don't know of any other business that we've ever started. We've started 5 companies since we've been married. I've never been able to start a company that with the income we're making now for $1,600, right? You can get started on a credit card with this. With coming in at the diamond pack, you're going to get 19 sleeves of X39. That's over 500 patches to launch your business. You're going to get no auto ship requirements for 90 days, so no overhead for the next 90 days. And then when you sign other diamonds in the business, the company is going to take that diamond bonus from when you first start at $200 and up it to $500 per person. So if every diamond you sign in for your first 90 days, $500 every single time. So very lucrative, very awesome way to get started. What's your overhead in the business each month? So simple. If you're one person, you're kind of just sitting, like seeing what you want to do. You want to keep your account active, 1 sleeve a month. If you're kind of in that limbo area and you kind of just want to see what's going on, $100 a month. It's just enough for your personal use, right? Auto ship for 1 sleeve a month. If once you hit the first rank in the company, the most you'll ever have to spend overhead each month is 2 sleeves of product. That's enough for you, enough for your spouse, or enough for you and enough to share with other people. 2 sleeves a month. It's that simple. My overhead is $200 a month. It is incredible. So with that being said, if this is something that you're interested in, Catherine and I are here for you. We have a wonderful team that you can plug into. Like I said, we are the fastest growing team in the company. We have a website all with training videos, Zoom calls you can plug into to share the patches with people. So much support, large events you can join in. It's called thisisitteam.com. This is a wonderful site you can use on a daily basis to help build your business. Make sure you write it down and you go look at it and just kind of get a taste of what you will experience. It's all free. It all comes with joining our team, and we're here to help you along the way. Every Saturday, we have a training at 1 p.m. that if you're building the business, you just need to commit to it. Outside of that, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we have live Zoom calls you can plug into and invite your new people to. Thursdays, we have Spanish. So much opportunity. Literally plug and play. Invite, share. At the beginning, you are just the person who shares the product, and we help you learn how to present the product and answer the questions. All right. So the time is now. Make your move. I always say, listen, we're not going to be number 1 momentum forever, right? Everybody has a season. This is the opportunity of a lifetime, but you have to make sure you take advantage of the lifetime of the opportunity. And the opportunity is right now. Are you serious about your dreams? I know some people say dream stands for didn't really expect anything more because you're just dreaming about it. This is something where you can take those dreams off your shelf, put yourself into action. And Catherine calls it massive, messy action. Just get out there and just do the work, right? Be a really good copycat. Just do the work. All right. This is hope for your future. Like I said, I looked at my husband the other day and I said, what would we have? God already knew that resort wasn't going to work out, that we would be in crazy debt. Where would we be right now without this, right? And just get started. Get started with X39. We focus on one product. You don't have to be an expert. We have experts that can do the job for you. Keep it really simple and duplicate our system. And we hope that you guys join us. I hope I get the opportunity to meet you. Catherine is a gem. That's another time I pinch myself. I can't believe that we're building this together. Joining her team is going to be one of the best decisions you ever made in your life. And with that, Catherine, thank you for giving me the opportunity to share. I look forward to the future.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. 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 I love that you just said that. Like, there's hope for the future, because what does Jeremiah 29:11 tell us? God says in his word, I know the plans I have for you, plans to give you a hope in a future for good, right? Not for evil. And I love that, because God is always making a way, because he's the way maker in every situation, including your finances. And I want to add a couple of things to this, what you said, just to share a little bit more of my story with you. But I really want, if you want to hear more, contact me. I'm going to put a link in the description for you to be able to reach out to me, to ask questions, to dive in, to get more information. But listen, y'all, this year, when we got my husband's W-2, because he's an employee, I'm a business owner, I actually own my own business. I'm a life coach. I'm a Christian life coach and health coach for women. And I mean, I'm at home. I work from home. But when he got his W-2, I was shocked, because it had shown us this big snapshot, right, of our year, like how much did you make last year? And it was $11,000 less last year doing the same job for the same amount of what the world? And I was like, then it was the year before, I should say that. And I was like, what the world? Now, inflation's higher than it's ever been in our lives, probably ever in ever. And we made $11,000 a year less last year and we didn't feel it. How did that happen? Well, because of Lifewave, because of the opportunity that we have here to help people already. I'm doing what I'm already doing, as a coach. I'm already helping women to get healthy in all these other areas. It's just easy, right? It's easy for me to share this with people because I know what it's done for me, not just financially, but for my body and for my getting my life back in general, which is really great. So I love that. That's helped us so much to just not feel that. And I think who doesn't need an extra $11,000 a year? Who doesn't need an extra $500 a month, for groceries or whatever? Because you talked about it filling that gap. And it
Mhm.
definitely fills the gap in our family's finances and in what we've been able to accomplish. And we didn't just sit around and like it happened. We got out there and we shared. But this is the easiest thing I've ever seen to share and in my life. So it's just really amazing. And you had mentioned too, I wanted to just talk about this for a second. The cost to get started, if you're serious about wanting to make the most income possible, which again, you can contact me and I'll go into more depth about, all the potential ways that you can make an income and wherever you want to go, and we can make a plan for you to get there. But listen, like I'm a life coach. And in order for me to get my life coach training certification, learning all the tools I needed to learn and my monthly overhead, I spent over $10,000, over $10,000. I'm just like being really generous with that. Over $10,000, probably closer to 20 on just getting started, getting up and running, and doing what I'm doing and my certifications and all the technology that I need to run my business online. And then also, I'm busy. Like I'm super busy. And so I don't have a lot of time, but it still works for me. This is so easy because I'm busy and it still works for me. And I'm a mom. Like I have children. I have one getting married and one going into kindergarten. I got a lot going on in my life. So if you're like, why don't I have time? That's not true. You actually do. And I can show you where and how. Like you said, 1 hour a day. So good. Like this is all so totally doable. If you really want to change your life, you have to change something in your life. And if you really want something different, you got to do different. And different is uncomfortable and change isn't fun. But I'll tell you what, listen, the only thing that is inevitable in never changing is that change always comes, because look where we're at now in 2024 versus where we were at in 2010, like just 14 years, have gone by, and how different the world looks today. And I just think that's really interesting, and incredible, the cost to start up. So I really wanted to just talk about that for a second. But again, if y'all want to just reach out to me if you're like, hey, this is something I really want to find out more information about, and you want to dive deeper into that income potential, and you want to find out if this can help your family too, just click the link in the description. There's a little contact form for you that you can reach out to me, and I'll just share with you over the phone, and we'll get started and we'll link arms and we'll run together in this, no matter what age stage or whatever's going on in your life. But anyways, thank y'all for being here today. Sarah, thank you for being here today. And I'm so excited to see what God has, the plans that he has for you. And in every area, not just in your finances, but just in every area. And I cannot wait to hear your story too. So thank you for being here today, Sarah, and we'll see you on the next one.